We're here live at ISTE 2019. I'm here with Microsoft Education, Mike Tholfsen. Mike, how are you today?
Doing good. Thanks for having me, Jeff. It's been great at ISTE.
This is amazing. We're here live at the top of the Microsoft booth here today, and I got to ask, what is new in Office 365?
Well, I'm going to come at it from the inclusive classroom perspective. You know, I'm a big fan there in accessibility. So the first thing, Immersive Reader. So for those of you that don't know what Immersive Reader is, it was initially designed with research and science behind it to look at dyslexia and reading. But we used inclusive design principles to say we think it'll help much beyond dyslexia. So ADHD, English language learners, vision impairments, and then the general education population. And that's built all across Office already. So it's been in Word and OneNote and Teams and Flipgrid. But the biggest thing for me this ISTE is we said, you know what, that little Immersive Reader app that does things like read aloud and translation and breaking words into syllables and line focus, wouldn't it be cool if we could make that available to all the EdTech partners and publishers in the world? So that's what we just did, and we launched it. And our early partners already, Buncee, Nearpod, ThingLink, Wakelet, you've probably heard of those folks, right?
Great companies here.
And many more, PowerSchool, Follett, and we want to have all of the EdTech apps and publishers integrate to make text accessible to all.
So let's talk about that, because one of the themes going around ISTE this year, and I've seen that from many of our EdTech friends, is the ability to now interconnect and work with each other. I'm going to ask you two questions. Why is that important for us as teachers to have those functions? And why is that important for you guys as Microsoft to have that in your applications?
Well, I think it's important to teachers because teachers have to use the right tool for the classroom. So we can't expect a teacher to use only one thing or one company. And so having the choice for an educator to the right tool for the right job is important. So what we want to do is keep using those tools, and we think our tools for inclusion and accessibility, for example, are really powerful and can be used anywhere. And then the EdTech app themselves, they don't have to put all the investment, you know, it's not cheap, as they say, to develop all these technologies. And many startups can't afford it or don't have the time. Now we make it, it's less than 1 day of engineering time to integrate. So now we can provide all the resourcing we have to help all these other EdTech apps.
You know, one of the things that so many teachers had this week was Flipgrid fever. We had an amazing Flipgrid experience this week with a ton of new features. Tell us a little bit about it. And I'm looking forward to having you talk about the brand new camera experience.
Yes, so Flipgrid Live, there was a huge number of announcements, and I'll try to recap as best as possible. We had the Flipgrid camera. There's a new one they're going to call Shorts. You know, Adam Shorts camera. It's kind of a nice namesake. But that new camera is designed to make it really easy to record video, obviously, and trim video and reorder video, but also annotate video with inking. You can add a little whiteboard to it. And better yet, that Shorts camera will be extendable to all sorts of other places. So like Wakelet can now embed a flip video. And the one, you know, the Purple Cape guys may be most excited that you're going to have the Flip Shorts camera inside of OneNote online to start. So I just click Add Video, and now you can embed video into OneNote. So a student can record their voice, teachers can give feedback in the class notebook or on their own, and maybe the, again, inclusive side, most exciting part of Flipgrid Live was for any video, you're not going to get auto captioning for any response, and you're going to have an Immersive Reader button. That means you can have a caption for the whole response, click Immersive Reader, and everything goes into that Immersive Reader experience. So it's the most inclusive video ever for experience that I've ever heard of or seen.
Mike, it is absolutely amazing to see that feature and to see you had a chance to demonstrate it live for us. It was absolutely fantastic. You know, as a podcaster, we're always looking for ways to bring audio and video into our classrooms to help our students learn and grow. I think the thing that I'm excited the most about is a new audio feature found in PowerPoint. Talk to us about the new Presenter Coach.
Yeah, so the Presenter Coach, this is, I mean, I even learned about this about a month ago inside of Microsoft. It was very top secret. And so I saw it demoed internally, and I'm hard to impress with a lot of technology. I've seen a lot, and wow, this was amazing. So what it does is, and I'm someone who needs this as maybe a faster talker sometimes. So Presenter Coach, you go into a practice mode. So I'm going to practice. It's not to use in a wide audience, it's used to practice. I click a little button that says Rehearse with Coach. PowerPoint goes into a special mode where it's listening, using speech to text or dictation, and it listens to you. So I go along in my presentation, and it listens for at least now 4 different categories. It listens for speed, so you're pacing, and it has, if you speak too fast, a little speedometer pops up, and it's like, oh, you're going too fast. I can slow down. It can check for filler words, like I'm saying, Basically, it checks me for filler words when I'm not sure what I'm saying, and it'll pop it up saying, we detected a filler word, or basically. The other one that it does is it checks for inclusive language. Here's an example. If you're saying things like, many people don't know that there was a handicapped scientist on the Mars planning mission, it'll pop it up saying, handicapped is maybe not appropriate, consider other alternatives. And then the last thing it does, and Jeff, I've done this and you probably have too, reading from the slides.
Oh boy.
If you read from the slides, it'll listen and it'll pop it up saying, it looks like you're reading from your slides, consider being more original. It's not too judgmental, it's just a computer. But when you're done, the best part is you hit finish and it gives you a report that tracks all the things you did. So you actually have a report on how to get better. It's personalized feedback in a non-judgmental way, because here's the reality. Whether it's with your parents or sometimes with educators, if they give you the feedback directly, you might be, oh yeah, mom and dad, oh yeah, teacher, whatever. But when it's non-judgmental in a private view, it actually changes that reception of feedback a little bit. And so that is incredible, and it's coming out late this summer, right for back to school in PowerPoint Web.
So we've got updates for PowerPoint, we've got updates for OneNote, we've got updates on Immersive Reader, we've got the interconnectivity. Let's round this thing out. What is new in Microsoft Teams?
Microsoft Teams, man.
What is it new in Microsoft
How much time
Teams?
do we got here, Jeff? So a few huge announcements. The biggest thing in Teams is there was a redesign to simplify the user experience and make it much easier for teachers to organize classes and drag and drop. We also announced a grade book that will be coming, a lightweight grade book. Share to Teams, so back to partners. Just like you can share to Google Classroom, with all these different apps, we have a share to Teams option now. And we've already got partners like Kahoot, Buncee, Wakelet, ThingLink, and others that are working on share to Teams, so it makes it easier to pull in other apps into assignments. And then we have other things like Parent and Guardian Digest emails. We have some new turn-in celebrations. Justin announced a sloth turn-in celebration yesterday. There's actually such a big list. Like it's quite a big list. I've just given some of the highlights right there.
So where do we go to learn more about the new updates to Office?
So the best place to go for all of our education updates is our education blog, which is educationblog.microsoft.com. And you can see everything that we're doing across ISTE before and after.
And of course, if you're looking to connect with Microsoft Education Online, you can always do so at Microsoft EDU.
Yep.
And of course, don't forget that right now all the applications are out for the MIE Expert Program.
Yes, apply now.
And apply now. It closes in July 15th.
Yes.
And we are looking forward to having you guys as part of the MIE program. Mike, we talked about a lot of stuff here. Are there any closing thoughts on what we're going to be seeing here next year at the ISTE conference?
I don't know if I can share that, Jeff. Not on camera, but I'll just say this. It's going to be mind-blowing. Good stuff.
All right, more mind-blowing things from the Microsoft Education booth. We are here live at ISTE 2019. We will be right back.